Hi. So, I lost the audio on this, and we're going back, and we're recording audio for this again, because last time I tried to record audio, the audio wasn't recording, so I just had silence the musical. Anyways, so we're working on trying to get into the foyer terminal. I know, it looks like foyer, but foyer is wrong. It's foyer. How do you even pronounce it foyer? It's French. Or some other language that ain't English. I said ain't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So one of the big things that I did in here was a bunch of jump cuts. I skipped over a ton of walking. Parts where I wasn't saying anything funny. Of course, not a bunch of speaking you're hearing from the video. Because if you were, I wouldn't be redoing the audio. Funny how that works out. I'm kidding. It was fine. I'd like to see how my editing worked out. And oh my gosh, I cannot aim. With the that. Can we just give stealth people like the little glowy circle thingy? Like, okay, when I'm not moving, the little bars are very close together. Oh yeah, sorry about the text. That won't make any sense. Well, it might. If you heard the original audio, then it would. So, it makes sense to me. Like, the bars are so close together that I shouldn't be using the scope. But I have a legendary effect that's like, okay, if you look down the scope, you do extra damage. Like 10% more, I think. I was like, of course I'm going to utilize this to the best of my ability. That's what I did. I tried to use it all the time, even though I could barely use it. That Sotron's scary. Sorry. It's kind of late. But there is something nice about stuff that happens later in the evening. Oh my gosh, that aiming. I can't look at myself because I don't have a mirror. Oh my gosh, I sound so stupid. Did I decide not to do the text? It's crazy. Maybe I'm gonna watch this video. I'm gonna listen to this recording. Well, I will listen to this audio recording. I'll be like, wow, I sound terrible. And I will have a future-proof message. Those are fun to see. That level up, I wasted it. It was chose an utter garbage perk, probably because I didn't want to for y'all because I had no intentions of editing this. But, oh my gosh, if you saw the original ending for this, you would have just, like, hated me if I didn't, like, edit this. The original ending, I mean, it wasn't, like, offensive or anything. But it was so boring. I just checked my recording. I was like, oh my gosh, we're almost at 50 minutes. And then I just stopped. So yeah. The new ending is a tad bit more cohesive. And you don't even need to listen to it to be able to get it. Ah, slapstick. Crappy slapstick. Oh, that wasn't my best jump cut. I actually had a really good jump cut in here. I loved it. It was like perfectly timed. Also, yeah, turret behind me. Didn't know about it. Probably the first turret that I should have known about. I'll remember that for next time. Except I won't. Because I won't. I'll probably do missile silos again, but I don't know. I won't YouTube it, though. I hope I'm not that bad. I hope I'm not doing bad enough that I have to repeat content. But whatever. Okay. So, I get absolutely lost. I have no idea where I'm going. And then, yeah. Turret behind me, 2 turrets. They both notice me. Or maybe with just one. They don't notice me. Huh. Sometimes they just want to pretend to be omniscient. Is that too much to ask? Okay, that was the jump cut that I loved so much. Like, the angle of the doors, they looked, like, so similar. It was like I was in the same relative position, but the world changed. That sounded better in my head. Huh. This was probably my least favorite part. Because right now, I'm just like itching to be able to run somewhere. Because, oh my gosh, after sprint, just the normal speed movement is so slow. Well, it feels that way. With the other Fallouts, those movements are terrible. Yeah, those turrets scared me. I don't know, I'm so afraid of turrets. They have very limited hit points. And I don't know why I went for this one. I can't even see it. Well, now looking back, I can see it, but yeah. Huh. This would have been an amazing place to have done a jump cut, but it would have been super short. But so was the one in room A. Not room A. Yeah, I'll just call it room A. I doubt y'all really care what I call it. That one, I was so afraid that I was gonna hit it. Like, cause if I touch it, I'm gonna go into danger, and every single enemy will know exactly where I am. It's so stupid sometimes. Sometimes I wish every Fallout game had a stealth takedown system like New Vegas did. But, I mean, that would feel kind of cheaty. I do not want to cheat. The text is correct. Okay, now I'm super duper scared, because this, we're deep. We're in deep. There's no going back. It would hurt a lot if we, like, died or anything. Ugh, that lag. That battery's nice. And so, I'm, like, gawking at the missile, but I'm also like, okay, if we get detected, we are doomed. I'm saying that, like, right as we get detected. The damage is too much for even a stim pack to fix. Like, what even happened? Like, I know it happened, but what was that? And why did that spawn me in backwards? Okay. Slightly awkward jump cut. So, we're back. I decided to skip through the walk all the way back, and then I passed by the room that we were just in, that we died in. And now we're just waiting for that guy to blow up. I do not take any damage. Okay. After watching this a few times, I was like, okay, did I take any damage? And now I can finally say, no, I took no damage from that. I mean, I was far enough away that I shouldn't have expected to, but... Shrug. Okay, and now I'm like, okay. Sorry, speech. So I decided to run, and then that Mr. Gutsy was there. But they didn't detect me, so I was like, okay, maybe it's a lot safer to run, but I'm still so nervous about running, so I kind of sort of run for like half a second, and then go back into stealth. And it's so tedious, honestly. It feels slower than if we had, like, just been running. We should have just ran. But no. You can't just run from your problems. You gotta sneak away. Quiet. Soft, so that no one notices. Kidding. That's terrible. I don't know. Game's weird like that sometimes. You know, sometimes I just wish that this game had a better physics engine. It's super duper boring. Like, I'm just bored thinking about it. Nothing happens with it. It's not interesting. You can't just, like, fling stuff at other stuff. Also, making those mainframe cores cost me a lot of circuitry. If you have circuitry, I will buy it. Thank you. Just a shameless plug. Well, I got something in the back of my throat, and I have no idea what it is, and it is super duper annoying me. It's driving me insane. Also, that lag. I was super duper scared that the server, not the server, my internet was gonna go down. With that lag, I was sure of it. But it prevailed. Don't worry, friends. I would not be putting this much work into uploading it if it failed. Actually, I might still have done that. You never know. Also, I feel like there would have been something interesting the other way, but, like, whatever, dude. You can just mosey on your way. Whatever, you're not exploring all of some abandoned missile silo. What a loser. Who does this guy think he is? Who are we really? Oh my gosh. And here we are. This is the final room. Oh, right, food. And water. There's this one perk that makes Nuka-Cola super effective. And I need to equip that. Like, it's necessary. Like, if I only have to drink Nuka-Cola and canned dog food for the rest of my life, I will die a happy man. I get distracted by some steel. A baby with a keychain. Because keys are usually made out of steel or some other material. Is that a Soltron? They scared me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is all over if these Soltron, noticed me. Why didn't they notice me? Like, what? I'm kind of wishing that I had, like, looked up the lore pages, like, on the terminal for at least y'all to see. Because, like, I don't know, I wasn't really vibing with lore of the game, like, at all. I just wanted to play it. But lore's interesting. What the heck was that? Like, where's that? That was coming from, like, behind us. But there was nothing there. It couldn't have been the Robo-Brain. Also, I felt like this section just kind of sort of felt like a bit of a joke. Like, it was excruciatingly easy. You just defend the section chiefs. Chiefs, I think. It's probably chiefs. That sounds wrong. Chiefs. They both sound wrong. What's the plural of chief? Multiple chiefs. I have to say plural for that. The multiple leaders of their section, I just have to defend them and then let them do their jobs, and I think we get like 7, and there really isn't any defense for them. Like, each one just has like one robot tracking it. That was an iBot. That was an iBot. An iBot. Next time, I hope it's only Assaultrons and Sentry bots. Which, why did the Assaultron live so long, but this Sentry bot just melt? Like, what? What's going on anymore? I don't know, man. so confused. Why are my nostrils getting so clogged up? Like, I have no idea what's happening. It's not even like allergy season, and even if it were, I don't get allergies. Like, also, those robots are kind of ghetto. Like, what? That one had like Centribot body with a Soltron head with Protectron arms and legs. Oh, okay. Well, I guess my circuitry problems are solved. Okay, so now I'm standing there gawking because that was, I really enjoyed it. All in all, this was super duper fun. I think until the end, the difficulty was up to par with what I should be, you know, facing. And, like, it was probably the best time I had in this game. Okay, I guess I did spawn more security, whatever. Security's lame. Okay. We did it. High five. I put in the key card, and it takes the key card. I don't get the key card back. But they're super duper easy to get. And now I'm Googling the code, and I'm just repeating it over and over again. Well, not yet. I had to figure out which silo I was at. It's the same code all the time for the week. I think it's so cool that someone or a group of people is willing to put in the time to, like, you know, like, find the codes and share it with everybody. That code's not valid anymore. Don't use it. Now I'm trying to nuke new players. I should have nuked my own house. That would have been hilarious. But Fisher's Light Prime was our primary nuke thing. What was I doing? What am I doing? I think Fisher's Light Prime was like right above there. Dude, warning. I just launched him yeah. Warning. I just launched a nuke. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. And hopefully... Oh, right. I remember what happened. Yeah, you might be confused. What's with the 3.5 minutes? Well, we'll have to wait and see. So... I'm gonna go silent, and then we can wait and see. Okay, so it gets really close. Like scary close. Like we could have like had a bit of lag and we would have loaded away and we would have been hit by a nuke. Yet here we are getting hit by a nuke.